Coming up next here on this track is Sharon Lambert, and Jason Ford will also support this talk and will join us with his amazing technical expertise a bit later on to answer any kind of questions you might have. So Sharon has worked at Adobe for the last 3 years and is currently the EMEA Partner Sales Enablement Manager. Sharon started her career in advertising sales and worked in that industry for 16 years. Since joining the world of e-commerce, Sharon has found her home and is bursting with ideas for businesses wishing to take their digital footprint and customer journey to the next level. So please welcome Sharon Lambert.
Thank you very much, Anastasia. That was lovely. So hello and welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining the session today. I am very excited to be here at Meet Magento, and what an amazing event this has been so far, with an incredible lineup of talk tracks. So I hope everybody's enjoying it. I am here to share the latest updates on the Adobe Commerce Roadmap with you. And I've called my talk The Journey Begins because there is definitely a new journey ahead with lots happening. So I'm just going to introduce myself briefly and we can dive straight in. So I am a mother of 3 20-somethings, got married in my early 20s myself. I live in Dublin in Ireland, and you can see the pictures that have water in are 5 minutes literally from my home, so I'm very lucky to live in a nice place near the beach. This is our dog Kyra, who is the baby of the family, and I love golf and cocktails. The rest of the pictures are from Meet Magento events. And the one of Jamie speaking with the letters of MM19, I like that one because it reminds me of a quote that Jamie said, which was "be excellent to each other." And I just love that. You know, life is so hard, we don't need to make it harder. So I just want to start today by just reminding you that anything that we're disclosing here today is just for information. It's not a guarantee. We can change it at any time. And so please don't promise anything to, your customers or commit in any kind of way at all, because it might not, just in case it might not happen. I feel like we're starting a new chapter, and there are some great things that are about to happen this year on the Adobe Commerce Roadmap. I am going to go quite quickly because I have so much to get through. Adobe is making serious investment in the product and ensuring that this is accelerated. So I am hoping that you will be as excited as I am. So just want to start off with a few slides. In order to compete, we know that smart brands are doing it on unique customer experiences where you exceed all customer expectations. And Adobe's vision starts and ends with customer experience. To beat the competition, you need to be hyper relevant and completely agile, fluid as a business, so that you can respond to whatever challenges. And I think actually that COVID has been a great reminder of this for us. And the businesses that have done really well are the ones that have been able to adapt. So we need to take advantage of the explosion of customer touch points, and there are many. And the objective really is to make sure that commerce is seamlessly integrated into the overall experience, whether it's digital or analog. So delivering the world's best e-commerce experiences requires a seamless create to convert pipeline. And that's what we're looking to do. So we're really excited about the rich end-to-end create to convert pipeline that's possible, but only with Adobe. And Adobe's got some amazing products, including in their creative suite, as well as market-leading enterprise in Adobe Experience Manager. And we believe that by plugging Adobe Commerce into the create to convert pipeline, it provides a really unique end-to-end process from designing, creating, building, managing, and ultimately delivering those unmatched commerce experiences with lower total cost of ownership and faster time to market, which we all want. So customer expectations around commerce are really crazy. Preferences are changing daily. Ways to engage customers are so diverse, and companies are innovating all the time to try and match those preferences. And gone are the days was purely B2C or B2B. Business models are blurring, and nearly 2/3 of customers that we speak to are hybrid or multi-channel. So what's most exciting is that it's the same e-commerce leaders who are responsible for all channels versus just being distinct to B2C or B2B. So the world is orienting around the power of digital first and foremost. And we know that merchants need a flexible platform that supports all the multi-touch points, multi-industries, multi-product types, geo-regions, with the distinction between B2B and B2C rapidly becoming irrelevant. So Adobe Commerce is a platform that offers native capabilities for both. And unlocking hybrid models isn't possible with competitors who have separate B2C and B2B. So we want to ensure that Adobe Commerce remains a comprehensive, flexible platform that supports the widest array of commerce scenarios. And obviously we're here to support our merchants' digital evolution for the long haul. So delivering the world's best commerce experiences requires bridging the gap between commerce intelligence and customer intelligence. And today's customers expect a digital experience that is hyper-personalized. In fact, 86% of people that we speak to say that personalization plays a role in their purchase. The majority of shoppers say that they've chosen or recommended, and we all know how important and impactful those social recommendations are, or paid more for brands that deliver personalized experiences. And Gartner actually predicts by 2023 that 80% of organizations using AI for digital commerce will achieve at least 25% improvement in customer satisfaction, revenue, or cost reduction, which is huge. So Adobe does lots of things to leverage the power of AI and data. And within our digital experience cloud, we've got analytics, target, experience platform, and they all bring the customer together, customer data together across all the different touch points and channels. And of course, Adobe Sensei is the center of expertise and suite of AI-driven capabilities, and we're really excited about continuing to integrate Adobe Commerce here and unlocking the insights that sit at that intersection of commerce intelligence and customer behavioral intelligence. So my colleague Jason actually did a session on AI earlier and live search with lots of really goodies in it. So if you haven't seen that, I would suggest that you watch that. Delivering the world's best commerce experiences requires the most flexible commerce platform. And that's the hallmark of Adobe Commerce, or Magento. It's been about providing flexibility, and that's obviously going to remain essential to our plans. So we provide the most flexible and flexibility and extensibility in e-commerce today across all layers of the application stack, from the UI layer, API extensibility, middleware solutions that enable large scale and complex back office integrations, down to the unique ability to customize the very core services that we're offering. Adobe Commerce is the only commerce platform that truly supports merchants' exact business needs without requiring them to adapt to fit to the constraints of the platform. So we're really excited about the future and working with Adobe I/O, Adobe serverless runtime environment that provides systems integrators a better way to efficiently customize processes, integrate systems, and deploy new capabilities, all while maintaining that SaaS-like upgradability. So it provides the same flexibility in Magento, but in a much more efficient and maintainable model. So I just want to go through really our 5 pillars. And delivering the world's best e-commerce experience requires constant innovation and a really impactful product roadmap. So our 5 product roadmap pillars are superior customer experiences. So it gives the tools to create and maintain rich and contextual shopping experiences. We've got multi-channel commerce, which gives you advanced capabilities to support the widest range of digital business models. Intelligent commerce, so that's using the power of AI, of data to create more relevant, high-performing customer experiences and empower merchants with data-driven insights and automation of site management tasks. Our fourth pillar is extensible and integrated. Efficiently customize processes, integrate systems, deploy new capabilities, again, all while maintaining that SaaS-like upgradability. And then our fifth one, while the others are really important, they only work if they sit on top of a scalable, reliable, and secure platform. So a frictionless platform and infrastructure. So we're going to start by diving into our first product pillar, which is superior customer experiences. Now, headless commerce has moved from a buzzword to an established strategy, decoupling the experience layer from the underlying commerce operations, which allows limitless flexibility and also the ability to make all those great tech decisions independently for both the back end and the front end. And with the extreme growth of connected devices, a commerce platform that fully embraces headless allows for very purpose-built commerce UIs that can be embedded transparently into the larger customer experience. So Adobe Commerce provides maximum flexibility for your storefront through our hybrid headless, through a hybrid headless architecture and comprehensive coverage for GraphQL APIs, allowing you to choose the best solutions for your needs. So for most merchants, that still starts with best of breed purpose-built UI, and our Venia PWA reference theme really helps customers get off the ground quick with a great experience. So many merchants who've been leveraging PWA Studio and Venia reference theme to deliver amazing results, and I know that JH have done quite a lot on that and had seen some incredible results. But it's shown to improve page performance by 2 to 3 times and delivering improved mobile conversion rates by over 50% or more. So for merchants who are relying on Adobe Experience Manager for enterprise-grade content and experience management, we are deepening our integration with Experience Manager and Commerce Integration Framework, or the SIF tool. And those of you that attended our session recently, actually, which Jason was hosting on the integration, will know all about that. And it enables you to seamlessly deliver commerce components within Experience Manager UI. So with merchants doing similar in headless commerce integrations with third-party web content management systems as well. And we've got lots of increasing numbers actually of merchants who are building custom UIs for their own commerce experience. So we know that the world is going mobile. Actually, it's estimated that that 2/3 of all website traffic globally is coming from mobile devices. But there's still a great opportunity in the market to activate the mobile browser and turn them into a mobile purchaser. So fortunately, early adopters of PWAs are already seeing this. Brands like Watsco, Nestle, and lots of other ones regularly delivering outstanding mobile-first experiences to their customers with load times that are literally cut in half and double-digit mobile conversion. So we're going to continue to expand our support for PWAs in 2021. We're widening our PWA support to provide a complete B2B reference theme, which is Venia, underlying all the common and B2B shopping components. We're expanding our UI extensibility to the checkout experience. We're continuing to involve PWA Studio to give UI developers particularly more tools to rapidly create and deploy dynamic and highly performant user experiences. And also we're working with Adobe XD to make it faster, easier to turn those rapid prototypes into PWA ready UI code. One of the strengths of Adobe Commerce is our robust marketplaces, thousands of really high quality, powerful third-party built extensions, but we know it adds time and often cost to each commerce implementation to integrate and maintain the right extensions, particularly when it comes to commerce services. The integrations providing the core of e-commerce transactions. Our customers expect best-of-breed solutions with faster time to market and minimal impact to their long-term TCO, total cost of ownership. So that's why later this year, we are going to be introducing Adobe Commerce Payment Services, which is a fully integrated payment solution, optimizes acceptance and operational efficiency while reducing complexities and eliminating the need to invest in multiple payment integrations. I'm going to start that in the US and we will roll it out. And it will be, managed in the admin panel, greatly increasing your efficiency and transparency in the end-to-end transaction lifecycle. So we're moving on to our second strategic pillar, which is all about offering greater business agility for customers. And we know multi-commerce means providing our customers the greatest flexibility to sell everywhere, deliver anywhere, and support the widest range of digital business models that our customers are demanding. So B2B, we had a B2B enablement session recently to go through all the features and functionality. So we have another one on the 22nd of July. So please feel free to join us for that. It will be up on the events in the Solution Partner Portal, the events page. So with Magento 2.4 and subsequently quarterly updates, we've introduced some great B2B buyer and seller experience improvements. Support for buyer approval workflows, seller-assisted shopping, efficiencies in reordering, improved visibility in the admin for customer information and quote history, and adding the ability for buyers to pay for their purchase orders online with any supported payment method. We are expanding Adobe Sensei-powered intelligent commerce tools to leverage B2B customer-specific catalogs and pricing. Adobe Sign is being integrated, and that's going to be available as well on the Magento Marketplace in the later half of the year, which means there's no delay or interruptions for B2B commerce transactions when it comes time to approve, to sign, things like quotes, credit term agreements, etc. So by digitizing end-to-end transactions process with these signatures, you've got increased operational efficiency, lower abandonment rates, and faster time to close. And we're also expanding our GraphQL APIs to complete our coverage for all B2B specific Adobe Commerce features, providing all the benefits of headless commerce that we mentioned. So our third product pillar is intelligent commerce. And really our mission here is to make the lives of merchants easier. No matter how strategic data is, it's really impossible and overwhelming to transform that amount of data into something tangible, something with actual tangible benefits on a regular basis. So opportunities are often left behind. So that's why we're focusing on providing merchants with a toolbox of capabilities that will make it possible to find insights to help them make smarter decisions. We're bringing AI directly to Adobe Commerce so much merchants can effortlessly deliver unique shopping experiences to every customer, and making it more intuitive than ever for shoppers to discover the products or solutions they need when they come to an Adobe Commerce site. And finally, for merchants who are seeking a fully featured order management system that is tightly integrated with Adobe Commerce, we've partnered with two best-of-breed vendors with purpose-built order management service offerings. So this is very exciting. In working with both IBM Sterling and Fluent Commerce, we will introduce order management service capabilities well positioned for the mid-market up through large enterprises. So leveraging OMS integrations is going to allow merchants to achieve a global real-time view of all their inventory, enable orders to be processed automatically while intelligently routing them to the optimal fulfillment location. It'll create flexible order workflows in physical locations for merchant shoppers and support advanced purchases such as pre-order and back order. So last year, one of our most exciting releases was the introduction of our very first AI native product feature, combining commerce knowledge with vast AI capabilities of Adobe Sensei. So product recommendations, and as I said, I know Jason talked about that earlier, so I would recommend watching his session, but product recommendations come directly from the admin. Merchants can create, manage, deploy intelligent recommendation units across their site, and AI will automatically learn from the behavior of their shoppers. There's no need to create all these complicated algorithms. It's right there for you. And actually, it's better if you can let the machine learn itself. And it will instantly display relevant products are unique to each visitor. And its recommendations are on a per customer basis. So we know marketers don't have the time when they've got hundreds of thousands of products to delve into that data, and that's where AI comes into play. And since our release, actually, there's been a 25% increase in average order value reported from merchants, 15% increase in click-through rate on product pages, and 15 times improvement in recommendations-driven revenue. And it's all because of SaaS capability, really, and we're looking to build on top of that. It's an extremely, valuable merchandising and marketing tool for our merchants. So shoppers' expectations around search have never been higher. Consumers expect search experiences that will find exactly what they're looking for, but do it in an intuitive, instantaneous way that is personalized to them. And if they don't get it, they get frustrated, they're gone, and it's very hard to get them back. So live search delivers lightning fast and hyper relevant search right out of the box. It provides boost and berry functionality that is seamlessly integrated into Magento Commerce Admin so that merchants can implement unique marketing and promotion logic into their search result rankings, and even dynamic data like given products conversion rate, sales velocity, or shopper behavior. And it empowers developers with flexible APIs and SDKs for creating those custom shopping experiences, and also contains Adobe Sensei powered machine learning features that we've already mentioned, but also intelligent facets to pick up the best set of facet filtering options for any results. So there's lots and lots more capabilities, but again, the product recommendations live search, it's delivered as SaaS service and enables you to rapidly deliver and innovate features. So Magento Business Intelligence has always offered clients with tools they need to make the most of their data. And so we've got updates to our out-of-the-box dashboard and visualization library, and it's now easier than ever to uncover those insights. So you can connect Adobe Commerce Instance. MBI will automatically generate 4 new best practice dashboards covering all the core KPIs that every commerce business would want. We're enhancing our visualization library with new chart types, heat maps. I mean, there's so many things. So we'll definitely be doing some more on that. Our next pillar is Extensible and Integrated. So we consider Extensible and Integrated a strategic pillar, but it's really entwined into everything that we work on. And we've already touched on how improving the flexibility, performance, and ease of commerce extensibility several times today, with extension points encompassing all layers of our app stack. So PWA, extensibility, API extensibility with B2B. We talked about enterprise integrations, powerful middleware, core services. So the result of this new extensibility strategy will provide a non-destructive, out of process model that preserves long-term maintainability of the commerce implementation without sacrificing the flexibility that our merchants and partners have come to rely on. But again, there's so much more, to that. I need to move on to our final but most important pillar, which is product strategy, ensuring a frictionless platform and infrastructure. So cloud-based solutions are rapidly becoming the de facto standard for software. And according to Gartner, in the last 2 years, just double the amount of businesses are using a cloud-managed offering. And actually for e-commerce, 74% of purchasers now are using new e-commerce platforms for cloud-based options. So for Adobe, the number is north of 85% of new merchants who are choosing to deploy on our cloud infrastructure because it is the most cost-effective, it's the highest performing, and it is the most reliable way to run Adobe Commerce. So we'll be introducing new security, reliability and performance, developer effectiveness improvements for our cloud platform on a quarterly basis. And actually just in the next couple of months, we've got our first integration with Amazon S3 for scalable and reliable object storage. So that was released, in Q2. And in the near future, we're going to be adding support for Amazon NQ, Elasticsearch, Elasticache, and Aurora. But more significantly, we're going to be deploying our customers with a next generation cloud infrastructure, which is built on Adobe's proven enterprise grade hosting solution. And this is phenomenal. The new infrastructure platform is going to provide you with efficient performance scaling with expanded cloud management, managed services, a common cloud admin and interface for customers who use Adobe Experience Manager, more powerful tools that will enable increased support responsiveness to help resolve issues real quick when they do arise, and it will still include the same value-added integration that our cloud offers today, such as Fastly, New Relic, SendGrid. So the new cloud platform is going to be a long journey, and we are going to be working with partners as early adopters just at the beginning of the new year. So there's a lot to look forward to there. Commerce application performance and increased scalability is a critical part of Adobe Commerce release, and we've made so many improvements over the last few quarters. In fact, we just completed a new performance benchmark white paper comparing the performance of the latest Magento 2.4 version versus Magento 2.3, and some of the things highlighted include a 20 times improvement in supporting large or complex product catalogs, that'd be 10 million to 200 million, 600% improvement in orders per order, and 400% improvement in uncached page views, storefront and REST API. Response performance was consistent, and that's now available for all merchants on Magento 2.4.2 version of Adobe Commerce. Coming up, we will be introducing asynchronous order placement exclusive to Adobe Commerce merchants. The ability to queue orders for asynchronous placement will significantly increase orders per hour metric, be particularly useful for merchants with flash sales or who experience unplanned significant spikes in sales. It'll improve our ability to support very large carts and is particularly important to our B2B merchants, so keep looking out for that. And I think I'm coming to the end here now. So while the ability to extend and customize Adobe Commerce is a unique differentiator, a majority of our merchants find huge value in it. It makes routine software upgrades a bit more involved. So we are making improvements in that with an upgrade compatibility tool. We introduced that in early 2021, our early adopter, the alpha version, and it's been downloaded and executed more than 2,000 times. So the UCT helps basically identify places where conflicts might potentially occur between a custom implementation and the new commerce version to be applied. So it's giving developers a detailed project plan for the upgrade, making it faster, less costly to maintain regular upgrades of customized commerce instances. And I know that is massive for developers. So we're focused on making the tool easier to adopt. The latest endpoint 2 for upgrade ahead of Magento 2.3 end of life, which is in April 2022, and we're introducing scorecard to identify where code customizations follow Adobe Commerce best practices and coding standards to make sure that all implementations are built to support long-term maintainability. And finally, I leave you with the commerce release schedule for the rest of 2021. We believe having a repeatable, well-known schedule for updates helps everybody plan and budget. So hopefully you're taking advantage of the release process improvements that have been made, including security on new release lines, beta releases for quarterly patches, pre-release of quarterly patches to commerce merchants and their partners 2 weeks ahead of general availability and consolidation of cloud, SaaS service and other non-core capabilities, mid-quarter availability windows, into mid-quarter availability windows. So on that note, I would like to thank you for listening to me today. I hope you've got some out of it. There's lots of information in lots of the other sessions that actually support what I've covered here. So please listen to them. And has anybody got any questions?
Wow, there was such a wealth of information on the presentation. Thank you so much, Sharon. We have actually a couple of questions for you and Jason.
Okay.
And the first one is, could you please clarify if you will be merging some of the community bug fixes and performance improvements as part of the Adobe roadmap for the next year, please?
Yeah, I can take that one, Sharon.
Thanks, Jason.
Yeah, we're very proud of the open source community and the nature of Adobe Commerce. So a big part of that is community submitted bug fixes. And if you look at any of our releases, there's a big list of community development and community patches that have been created and improvements, whether they're performance improvements. And they, a lot of those get credited as well. So you actually get that if it's a substantial piece of work, then the actual GitHub user gets credited for completing that. And a lot of our partners who are probably in this room right now are actually contributors to the application as well. And so that all gets rolled in. Obviously, we do validation on that. There's a huge amount of work that goes into validating and security checking every piece of that code that goes into the core platform. But yeah, the simple answer is yes, part of the roadmap is continued implementation of community work efforts.
Amazing. Thank you so much for this answer, Jason. And you guys mentioned a few parts of the platform that are going to be improved and there are going to be new releases. And can I please check how often you're going to be releasing new updates, not only for the core Magento, but also for the new features that you just mentioned?
Yep. So I think one of the last slides that Sharon showed was kind of the quarterly release approach. But just so you guys are aware, you don't need to keep in line every quarter. We, alongside those quarterly sort of feature releases, we're releasing security only patches. And so it's kind of like a TikTok approach. Generally, we'd recommend keeping in line every other deployment. But even with that, it's not like a SaaS platform where you have to take all of those features. You can say, oh, do you know what? We don't need the latest B2B features because we're B2C pure play. So we can cherry pick, and that decreases the amount of development and testing and stuff needed. We've also got tools like the compatibility tool Sharon talked about. We've got tools like the Magento testing framework, so you can do automated testing as part of your DevOps and like streamline that. I'd highly recommend anybody who is partner side, developer side, look at the Magento testing framework. Is a great way of kind of doing a lot of automated testing on all of your deployments, and you can even stop things going live without them passing those tests. So
amazing. Thank you both so very much for this. I know we were out of time and we need to wrap up, but we do appreciate all the information that you just provided to us. And thank you so much for being here today, guys.